Savant Theatre is a subsidiary of Private Television, a publicly traded company listed on the New York Stock Exchange. Thank you to our shareholders, corporate sponsors, Washington lobbyists, and viewers like you who make this programming possible.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, I have the great pleasure of introducing two short films. Directed and produced by a woman described even by her critics as a virtuoso. Since her famous reply made during the 1999 interview with film critics Saber and Filbert, "Truth is my only muse," this has become the most highly quoted statement in narrative film history. I am, of course, referring to Patricia Nagier, of whom one must ask, aside from driving, is there anything that this woman cannot do? As you're about to see, the answer is clearly no. Savant Theatre is proud to premiere Feeding the Birds and An English Garden, two recently completed films in which Patricia Nagier and her cast of puppets explore the mysteries and complexities of the human existence. Throughout her career, Patricia Nagier, a dyed-in-the-wool iconoclast, has fearlessly defied convention. And tonight, dear viewers, will be no exception.
Hello, I've been watching you. I say I've been watching you feeding the birds. Aren't they sweet? I don't know how anyone can be cruel to dumb animals, do you? Well, I mean, it's worse really, 'cause they can't speak. Oh, are you French? Oh, excuse this somewhat crude attire, but I've been catching up on my sunbathing. Hasn't it been gorgeous? Of course, I'd tan a lot quicker if I was wearing a bikini, you know, but where's the good of frightening everybody to death? Oh, well, I call that truly gallant. Shall I stand up and take a bow? You come here often, do you? Well, it is nice. It's private without being insular, if you know what I mean. I see that you're like me. I will not go to a public park and mingle with the hoi polloi. Ooh, aren't there some shocking people about? Well, I mean, even here, there's a woman in my hotel. She's more of a person, really. She fascinates me. Anyone in trousers she graviates to. I think you scum. They wonder, you know, if they turn up as Exhibit A. Oh, well, you've only got yourself to blame, you know, because I never could resist a true gentleman. And aren't they hard to come about nowadays? And I should know, you know, because I was married right out of the schoolroom to the most perfect gentleman whatever trod the earth. I can see him now on our wedding day. The tears was rolling down his cheeks. He was so conscious of his trust. He promised Pops and Mama, they thought the world of me, you know, that I should never want, and by Jove, I never have. He gave me the most smashing home on Avalon Avenue. Do you know this area at all? No, well, mind you, I have the means now to buy a wonderful home any time I wish. It was Cyril's true prayer to leave me comfortably off. They do me very well at my hotel, you know. Do you know the Royalston at all? It's small, but very select, and the manager is a charming chap, ex-Navy and all that, you know. And the staff is charming too. I'm afraid they spoil me thoroughly. They give me a huge double room on the first floor with a private bath attached. Well, I mean, it's almost as good as private. Because at the Ralston, they're all business types, and they're all gone before yours truly has opened her eyes. I'm afraid I'm a bit of a naughty girl like that, you know. I like to lie in my beddy byes, dreaming my dreams. Oh, now that I did not hear. That I have decided to ignore. You're not nice to know, you know. Oh well, you're forgiven. I was just about to invite you back to have din-dins with me. They keep a smashing table at the Ralston, you know. All right, I'll repeat after you. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? Oh, you rotten egg, of course I know what it means. I'm a woman of the world. Oh, come on. Let's go back to my hotel and have a talk. You don't know my name? Well, shall I tell you a very private name that Cyril kept for me? He used to call me Squeegee. Don't you think that's sweet? Oh, what are you doing? Oh, let's go.
Following feeding the birds, the tireless polymath went straight into her next production, An English Garden. During the recent afternoon tea, I had the opportunity to ask Patricia why she has chosen to work with puppets exclusively. To which she replied, "Richard, darling, puppets are never late and they never lie." Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the final installment of tonight's presentation as we now return to watch this great master at work.
You must all come over again on Tuesday. And do bring the girls. Archie is simply dying to see the girls. Bring them to luncheon on Tuesday. And what would you like for luncheon? Would you like fish for luncheon? And would the girls all like fish for luncheon? Oh, then we'll have fish for luncheon. That will be great fun. And we'll send the Lagonda to fetch you. Oh, no. Oh, no. We can't send the Lagonda. The Lagonda will be out. But we will send the Chrysler to fetch you. I'm afraid the Chrysler isn't the Lagonda, but we'll make you as comfortable as we can in the Chrysler. And we will definitely send you back in the Lagonda. Archie will drive you back in the Lagonda himself. Won't you, Archie? Do come over here, dear. We've been hatching the most exciting plot. They're all coming over again on Tuesday with the girls, and we're to have fish for luncheon. Isn't that exciting? Bye-bye, dear. What do you think of our Archie? Such a dear boy. We are all very, very fond of Archie. It's quite wonderful how he's got on since he came down. He was quite different when he went up to when he came down. But we do feel that he's bound to get on if he can only get in. And our Donald is doing so well. Sometimes I think that Donald is doing even better than Archie. Oh, and how is your Ernest doing? Really? Oh, I'm sure the Board of Agriculture must be all over him. I do think that there is so much to be said for the Board of Agriculture. And what about the Ormsby Wilmots? Oh, isn't it too tragic about the Ormsby Wilmots? I do hope the new people are going to fit in. It is such a pity when people don't fit in. We have heard that they are rather inclined to play ping-pong in the barn. Archie says if they play ping-pong in the barn, God knows what they do in the stables. He's very, very naughty. He will be so delighted to see the gals. You are going to bring all the gals. And we're to have fish for luncheon. If you are quite sure that you all like fish for luncheon, then we'll have fish for luncheon. That's it.
Oh, are you French? Oh! Oh, well. Oh, well, I don't know really any French, but just a couple of things that I can parlez-vous, you know, that's... I'm going to develop something.
Holly, is my ascot too big? Tonight I have the great pleasure of introducing two short films, directed and produced by a woman. I've screwed it up already. Wait.
Okay, we'll start over.
Oh, I got it. Oh, I did say it right.
Okay.
What? See, can you move my little cue card over a little bit? Sorry, it's like going to one side. I can't read it. There we go. Are you on? Are we on? Oh, sorry.
Wait, it's okay.
Start.